little tricky. Thanks, Heidi. Thanks, guys. And to that girl who I called Beanbag, I'm sorry, I don't really know what your actual name is. And also, there's another ASMR VTuber girl. You're super awesome. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Your peaceful presence helped lull me to sleep that night. Thank you, dear. And a lot of you, Bella, Squishy, Shiro, Ichigo now Mai, Shiro, you're cool. You're so freaking cool. Saddest Booty, you're so cool. Torimo, you're so cool. You're so cool, Torimo. I wish more people would hang out with you. You're so awesome. More people will. They just haven't seen you enough yet. You're really skilled. You just don't know it. You're awesome. You're all awesome. You all are so skilled. Holy crap, don't y'all see it? Things I would have struggled with years ago, you guys are doing so easily. Even now. Because I've lost all my memories. I have to relearn everything from scratch. I'm a quick study. I'm a very quick study. That's how I got this far. I studied for years to be a doctor. I was a physician, a technician, a scientist, an engineer, a doctor. And mostly just a bomb-ass electrician. Yeah, it's sore. Thanks, Heidi. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Boo Boo. I mean, it's a good, ooh, that feels nice. I need to adjust my reaction to that. Ooh, that feels nice. Ooh, it's not sore, it's just, oh, what's it called? It's literally regrowing new tissue. There's a focus, I sat there and just I worked with this girl and I was like, yeah, I work with this girl to help, restructure that. Call the tissue back, just to build it back anew. If you have strong enough nerve cells, if your nervous fluid is healthy enough, if you have enough nerves, you can actually easily do that. Just work with connecting to your own body, speaking to it really. And, that's all you gotta do. Oh yeah. Got a bruise. Oh my. How loud is that? The main reason I didn't make videos. That feels so. That is. I don't like that. That's too hard. I need to wear this out. I need to exercise both my fists and my knees. Not just that forms like a shell of your entire hand. It distributes the load, in small ways. Punches. Well, I was used to be punched in the butt. I swear to God, that one video guy getting punched in the butt. Why you punch the guy? There's nothing there. You gotta punch, at least hit the back, or hit the sides. His spine, if nothing else. Jeez. basically just sitting on the ground. It was kind of funny though. It was funny. I wish I had like a boofy mallet. Like a cotton covered pillow 10-pound mallet. Just go, oh Jesus. Oh yeah. Feet. This helps so much. Feet. How do you kick with the shins like that? That's amazing. Wow. Yeah. Is there a different way to kick? The side is not really with the kick with the sides. Depending on your fighting style, because literally, you need to focus on like one strike face. Don't focus on too many strike. Besides your palms, you gotta be gentle with your palms. So I'm not too sure where I want the strike face on my kicks to be. That's why I'm not doing it entirely here. Because wherever you hit and strike and keep hitting nerves and stuff, it's eventually going to go away. And it's basically going to reorient structure somewhere else. Usually on the inside or on the underneath. Well, yeah, usually on the underneath. So you do have to keep that in mind. You are going to change your physiology to be more robust in certain ways. And you can't go over extreme. Yeah, there's a guy, that's why I train the way I do. I don't break my fists and I don't break my skin open. I don't force my body past its limits and break my skin open that often. I heal quickly. My bait basically popped. Honestly, it was not, anyways, so, liced, you can call it liced or broke open, whatever. It's just, so, dang it. So, you need to work on one strike face at a time. Basically is what I'm saying. And I don't know if I want to take all these nerves away. These veins and nerves away. Because if I keep striking like this as hard as I can, I will. I mean, eventually will. That's just the nature, physical nature, reality of it. And so, do I work on this sides? Just the sides of my feet? Because I gotta have a strike face. And I'm choosing the fronts of my toes, and my heels. Yeah. I should choose the sides. Kicking something, hitting with that part. You can do that. You can make any part of your body into a strike face. You can build that part up over time. Get so just bam, boof. But yeah, that's why there's a guy that who trains the iron knuckles. It's called like iron knuckles or something. Iron hands, iron fists. And if you look at him, he's got huge calluses over his hands. I'm like, that's being pushed past your limits. You're just basically breaking your skin open and basically using a callus. Yeah, you're forming pretty big calluses, and you don't have to do that. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do that. You can do it gradual. That's what I'm doing now. I try to avoid small cracks and stuff like that. Those are fine. They're honestly fine. I've got a couple. You get them sometimes. I mean, that's just the nature of things. Small cracks are fine. Just don't go for big breaks, and your body will heal and recover quite naturally, more quickly nowadays. Because a lot of you are eating better, treating yourselves well. And yeah, you especially. You're awesome, dear. You're so freaking cool. You all are so freaking cool. I don't care who you are, what skills you think you have or don't have. You are more skilled than you know. You just gotta find what you love to do and apply yourself. You just gotta apply yourself. Just start applying yourself. Make yourself open to all the moments that you have. Become a seeker of life every day. There's so many chances to create. and rest and to live and just rest and recover. When you smile, you stop your aging. And you begin, if you smile enough, if you push light into this body, you begin to rejuvenate and restore it. It's amazing. And I wish more of you would do it. It's easy to do. Like in the Bible. Just love thyself. Know thyself. Know this first. It's here. It's a light. I'm around the corona. Around the head. That's what the coronavirus was about. It was to help reorient the public, to population, to basically different areas, better diets, better habits, better sleeping patterns, but mostly different locations and eating habits. Because it's very nature related. It's all about biology and being in tune. It's about the balance and harmony of what is required. And the only way to do that is by rewriting the DNA. And it takes a lot of energy to do that, to rewrite. It's an energy process that occurs at the cells. And because it has to all change, there's so much that's being rewritten, and it takes energy. And it's a drain on your system. And it really does pull upon your energy. That's why the flu feels so bad. The thing about the flu, it's not actually... You have to understand, that all things in life are made up of living cells. That's all it is. It's a cell is a cell. It has the basic same nutrient requirements. And that cell is, and we call it, it's undifferentiated, and we call it all these different kinds of things. It's the same cell. Bacteria, flu, virus, white blood cell, mitochondria, plant, fungus. Anything that's living, that takes in oxygen, breathing water. Your cells are alive and they listen. And when you smile, when you feel into them, when you love this process, you recover so well. You restore your body on so many levels. You guys are geniuses. You don't even know it. You have this innate, beautiful body system that's so easy. It's so incredible. It's so quick to recover. It's so easy to recover. It's so easy to stay healthy. But things around us make it a little hard on us. Things in our plastics, it's the chemicals. It's not junk. It's a chemical called estrogen. It's kind of like estrogen. And there's a few others, but no, it's mostly just estrogen. Right now, the battle is mostly just estrogen. It's basically it's used as a lubricant or something. It's like a glossant, a flextant. It makes things supple. But it leaches out, and it's basically mimics. And that's where we've been endeavoring to clear it in some of you. But there's just so many. We have to focus on a few people at once. Right now it's just me, Healing Wednesday team. If you guys are listening, please help out as much as you can. I know I said a lot of things, like how powerful I am, how powerful I am. But it's rough out here. I told you guys about my problems, but y'all listen to a lot of things. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Please shine, please smile and do well. You are all awesome. But yeah, that was intense. I can take a lot of fight. A lot of body types are very strong, very powerful. We don't have much stamina. But we are incredibly capable. We all are. We all need the other. Without our big Peter and Copper brother type brothers, we wouldn't be able to get a lot done in the world because we don't have as much stability. We can't go on for long hours. We shouldn't be needing to do jobs that require us to stand at attention for long periods of time. You need more rest, more food intake. Body types, I'm just going to start hitting up with lessons. Body types need to eat more than 3 or 4 times a day. More. So they need a snack. Pita body types, 2 times a day. Kava body types, 3 to 1 times a day. That's why I think a lot of you, yeah, and your bodies are very distinct. They're not the same. Among the 3 body types, very distinct. Just even with male and female, it's very distinct. Female has an automatic addition. If you do D&D, female has an automatic addition of water and fat element in the body. It's just balancing, it's a balancing, restoring, calming, quickening. It's a do-it-all. It's a cleanser. It's a healer. It's a cleanser. It's a relaxant. God, what can you do with water? It's the water element. Ask a person who's recently had his eyes covered in sand or a strong acid, and ask him how important water is. Water is very important. Or for getting out dirty clothes and the stains. Or for washing your skin. Cleansing your skin. You must have water. Your skin does not really clean itself very well otherwise. And that's the miracle of your human body as well. Your skin is continually auto-renewing. It sloughs off. And your body, made up of living cells, a bacteria is simply it's just a living cell that's supposed to pass on information. It's a carrier of DNA. And so, whenever you go to a foreign country, your friends give you a marker, an upgrade, an update is what it's called. And it makes you feel kind of icky. That's what the flu is. The flu, it's a cellular transmission, and we call it all these different kinds of names. It's a cellular transmission. That's a lot better word, isn't it? Cellular transmission. So, and that helps you to get used to almost everything that's within that environment. It's literally antibodies. It's antibodies. That's the source of antibodies. And basically, the Illuminati and all these things, we call it all these, basically force all these weird terms on us and things. So we call things like PTSD and like diabetes. They have all these convoluted terms that don't really mean anything on the surface, but have deep meanings. These huge impacts, like a diabetic. Oh my God, you lose your entire. If you're a diabetic, you lose your entire system. If you're PTSD, your kind of whole life is screwed up. And like, I don't even know what the other thing was, but low stamina. But the miracle of your body is you are a sovereign soul, and you deserve independence. You deserve freedom and the ability to follow your dreams without the oppression of these systems around us, without things being so convoluted and so hard to get to work for us. We have an abundance. We have an immense distribution of wealth that's not occurring. We have more than enough resources, food, especially production, in the land, to support the entire population very easily, all across the world. But we need to do it sustainably. Sadhguru was right. And we need to do it responsibly. We need to do it sustainably and responsibly. And that means recycling your poop, recycling your waste, recycling your urine, all of it. Gotta go back into the earth. Not out into your oceans, not into our oceans, into our earth, to the soil. So those plants can feed onto that, and the roots can dig even deeper and bring up more nutrients and more resources to the surface and deposit it further in the roots, and you feed and you put it back, and the roots can give it a little bit even further, and that one season even a little bit further in one season, a little further in one season. And now before you know it, you got this giant food forest because simply you just gave back to nature. You turned it to a cycle. But you can't do that if you deplete the resources entirely. And so, please, yeah, that's what the COVID virus, that's what the COVID antibody was about. SARS. It wasn't COVID, it was SARS. But it was released in an area in a population where it was not meant to be. It was supposed to die out basically. It was only supposed to affect the United States and like those outlying countries. And China, some scientists brought it into China, studied it, kept it alive. The cell, it's a living cell. It's an antibody, it's a bacterial transmission cell. Calling it a flu virus is too convoluted, it's too icky. That's not its proper. And so, it was taken out of its environment, taken into its environment, kept alive, and it's when it was released, it was, it's, for a lot of people, yeah, it was released, yeah, it wasn't supposed to be released there. It just wasn't. That's why it was so effective, so damaging. We lost a lot of lives there, especially in the dormitories. It was no joke. But one thing is that that was the only thing that our news showed. And it shouldn't have done that. They only told about the deaths and not about the responsibility of reporting the survivors. How many survivors there were? There were over 99%. Until they kept it secret. The flu virus isn't supposed to end your life. It's not supposed to kill. It's supposed to update your system. It's supposed to make you more robust. It's supposed to keep your immune system alive and healthy. It's supposed to adjust you to the temperatures and the climates of the environment, so you don't exhaust your environment. It calls you to seek certain foods in balance with your surroundings. It calls you to go to certain places to favor this location, to these foods. It's like an adjustment it's an attunement of your, it's like these little, calling an antenna, it's basically, it's a guidance system. That's why the whales beach themselves every so many seasons. That's why they beach themselves. And they need a rewrite in their DNA and their consciousness to say, hey, you need to be attracted to this location, not here. Because suddenly the poles have shifted, some poles have moved. And we're no longer called to this location, or there's too many birds. You need a virus to call that. But when it comes to humans, the flu virus is different. That transmission, that antibody upgrade is different. It's not supposed to end life. It's supposed to sustain it. It's supposed to help you live, to grow. It's an update. It's an antibody. It is the living vaccine. The Native Americans knew this. It's just an update. It's a ickiness. It's a sensation. It's a cold. All they called it was a cold. The cold was the flu. They recognized both the same, even though they're slightly different. One just basically flushes out the immune system, keeps things flowing, flushes bacterial, viruses, organs, and stuff out. Waste. It's about the flow. Cold is usually about the flow. So is the flu, honestly. It's about flow. Keeping things going, keep things moving. Using the energy so you're not expending yourself, so you can keep rewriting, changing your DNA. That's why you get those markers. It's a marker. It's a signature that you have been upgraded. You have been touched by nature, by spirit, if you will. By the love of God, by source, by all that is. Vaccines are pretty much unnecessary. They are very unnecessary. What you need is antibodies to go out into nature, to experience life, to get a little dirty, to get a little messy, to get a little freedom. To not fear your biology so much. Your skin has an amazing composition of metal salts and elements, and it's your biology is so strong that it can reject almost any bacteria or virus, any inflammation. It can quell, it can restructure. It can, if you learn to harmonize and tune with the flow with it, and to send your cells there and to say, hey, calm down, or heal this. What is this? What's going on in the nature of this area? So, and you actually feel into it. And you feel into it. You feel into it, and you go, and you start sending light and love into it. You start smiling at it. And you start connecting to it. And it's like, what's happening? It's like, hi. And all of a sudden you have awareness. And that awareness builds into sensations. And that sensation builds into basically instructions. You can start calling, and that instruction starts calling into healing. Or, yeah. And you start literally saying, hey, I can speed up my own healing. And that's what I have been doing. I've been just sitting there, just not really on stream, just resting. Smiling, just resting to myself. And yeah, just building up that cartilage. Just imagining everything just building back stronger, overlaying stronger hands. It's like, oh my, grow. Just telling it to grow. Don't even get strong, just grow, just get big, just harden, gets harder. That's my right fist got so hard just past gas last night. Yeah, it's not a gimmick. It's just, and I gotta work on my left hand. It's mostly due to nutrients. I just need more nutrients. You need a high quality nutrient diet, and you need a happy awareness and tune with your body. Practice your emotions first, and then the rest will come. But yeah, we're still healing and teaching our planet, and we're still learning ourselves. But please be nice, kind to yourselves. Take care of yourselves always. Don't feel your own biology. Your biology is incredibly resilient and robust. It can withstand almost anything as long as you don't push it to the brink, and it'll come back time after time, stronger than ever. Ivy, and those of you out there, work on your kicks, work on your legs. Yeah, for the sake, yeah, if you get the legs strong enough, you can take on almost any. You will be forced to be reckoned with just by leg strength alone. That's a beautiful thing to have muscles. It improves your resilience of life. You can carry more, you can do more, you can be more. You're stronger, you're harder, you're better. You can, like a Terminator. Like a Terminator. But yeah, I made a few other videos, but they were too low in energy. I ain't working myself more, but yeah. Basically, a big shout out to all of y'all. Anyone listening? And I would hit myself as hard as I would receive a kick if I could. Your awareness, the smile of your light, is the smile of your soul. That's why it is so effective. And your team members, your angels around you help you to use that energy, that light. It's an energy. It's like this plasma ball. It's like this plasma ball. You emanate like a plasma ball when you shine. And your team members can take and use that energy to heal you, to make you stronger, to keep you alive, to keep you healthy. That's what they do. No pain, no gain. Don't hit on top of bruises if you can. Avoid bruises. You don't want bruises. Yeah, don't layer injuries on top of injuries. It slows down your healing and growth process. Your kicks are so much harder, carry so much force, much more than my fist right now. Almost anyone to what I can do to my own body. Well, maybe. Incredible. Yeah. Anywhere where you strike, you're not going to be missing nerves there. That's just the nature of reality of it. And that's okay. I'll just go elsewhere. But to just, not overdo that. I am getting new nerves. Yeah, I see them. I see nerves on the other side of my hands. Yeah, your body will adjust to almost anything you do. Right here, guys. better dismount. Nothing was graceful, but what can you do?